final question, and I'm just going to preface this by saying, don't use any words, okay? Just facial expression.
Okay.
What was your reaction to the end of the movie? But don't use words, okay? Ready?
How does it end?
3, 2, 1. I'm not sure what Daisy was looking around.
After 40 years, this is it. What are you thinking?
These two here have not broken. This is hilarious.
What's going on, guys? This is Ryan with Dark Outpost, and you know you have failed when your own actors, your own employees start coming out and shading the product that you are putting out there. And that's exactly what is happening with Disney Star Wars and Anthony Daniels. Anthony Daniels, who has played C-3PO in, well, 6 Star Wars movies and 3 Disney Star Wars movies. I think there's a very clear separation between those. Is coming out again and expressing his dissatisfaction with the product that they put out. This time it is on Twitter. Now take a look at this. Anthony Daniels. I'm not sure who created this sweet and touching moment, but I love it. And you can see it's a picture. It's a picture of from The Rise of Skywalker, right? When C-3PO actually is having a relevant moment in the trilogy for the first time, which isn't really that relevant because he has a backup of his memory. It's a very convoluted mess. I guess that's what Rise of Skywalker actually is. But you can see, what are you doing there, 3PO? Taking one last look, sir, at my friends. And then someone has photoshopped this image of his actual friends. The party from Return of the Jedi. You can see C-3PO, R2, Han, Chewbacca, Lando, Leia, and Luke all sitting there in that picture. And yes, the reason that he's tweeting this out, the reason he is saying that I'm not sure who created it, but I love it, is because he knows that that's how it should have been. And he knows that those people mean nothing to the character of C-3PO. And it's awesome to see this, and a little bit surprising, to be honest with you. Anthony Daniels has gotten hot water from Disney before for putting things out on Twitter that they didn't want him to talk about. You can see right here from this article. Star Wars The Force Awakens C-3PO actor rips Disney for beyond ludicrous secrecy. Now this has to do with something he put out there about an actor that they didn't want out there. But it shows you what steps they're willing to go to and how quickly they will react when you put something out on Twitter that they don't like. I said that I'd met so-and-so, an actor who plays a thing in the film, a character. The actor recalled for Guardian. Immediately, I received a message from Disney. Remove the tweet. You're not allowed to say that. Honestly, it's kind of Kremlin attitude. Look, I know perfectly well not to tell you now what I'm giving you for a Christmas present because it would spoil the surprise. All of these films are about opening the box on Christmas Day. So this is not the first time that Anthony Daniels has said something on Twitter that Disney didn't like. It'll be interesting to see if they reach out to him again this time. But it's also not the first time that he has expressed his disappointment in what we got. Because to be very clear, this isn't just him saying that, oh, I like this picture. He's saying this because he knows that this is how it should have been, right? He knows that what they did in the sequel trilogy was tragic to these characters that George created, and he has said that before. Anthony Daniels is disappointed by the new Star Wars movies. Has Anthony given himself over to the dark side? Probably not, but in a recent interview, the legend who's portrayed the metallic busybody 3PO through all 9 films in the, quote, Skywalker saga, I believe it's Palpatine saga now, threw some shade in the general direction of the franchise. Speaking with the UK-based entertainment site while promoting his new book, I Am C-3PO, Daniels offered a surprisingly blunt assessment about 3PO's place in the new films and admitted he's disappointed in the current trilogy. In these new movies, I have felt like a table decoration. And that's true, he's had nothing to do. And even in this last movie, even in The Rise of Skywalker, when they try to give him something to do, it doesn't feel important. It doesn't feel real. It feels so forced and fake. Because quite frankly, Disney Star Wars isn't Star Wars. And that is difficult because I recognize this character is worth so much more. But I understand it is a whole film, not a feature about C-3PO. This is just my personal disappointment. I get paid whether or not he does anything, but it would be nice for him to have a purpose. So that's pretty strong language coming from Anthony Daniels in the direction of Disney and Star Wars. This is going to take off. I think a lot of people are going to start talking about this because, quite simply, the sentiment that Anthony Daniels is expressing, wanting all of these characters together and how all of these characters actually mean something to each other, is a sentiment shared by virtually all Star Wars fans. That's one of the reasons the sequel trilogy was received so poorly. That's one of the reasons it received so much backlash, because they made an attempt specifically to not have that happen. Even in the building of Galaxy's Edge, when so many people wanted it to be based around the original trilogy and the prequel trilogy, they said, no, that's in the past. We're moving forward. So they set it something in the sequel trilogy era, which no one cares about. And that's why so few people actually care about Galaxy's Edge. Interesting stuff from Anthony Daniels today. I'm interested to hear your thoughts about it. Do you think he realized exactly how much fuel he would be putting on a fire when he tweeted this out? Or do you think he was simply saying, I appreciate this? To me, when I read that, he knows what he's saying. He knows that he's being a little critical right there of the people who made the sequel trilogy, of Kathleen Kennedy, of J.J. Abrams, when he puts something like that out. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure you smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching, everyone, and a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my P.O. box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.